steals a straw and stove her, clocked in till the work day's over. Time's a gentle stream, longer than it seems. Patient is the night. How long to see her face now, her starry moonlit gaze now. I know she's never late, still anxiously I wait. Patient is the night.
Trying really hard to not flash anyone in this video. This is not the platform for it. But basically, I was really anxious, and it was one of those mornings. I've been really productive lately, but I kind of want to open up with you guys more. The camera's fogging. I warn you now that the angles are going to be super fucking weird for the first little part of this video while I'm in here, but whatever. Doing my best. I'm a little scared. I am trying to channel my anxiety into a different place because it was bad. Like probably a year ago, maybe like half a year ago even, I was having the worst panic attacks of my life on a regular basis. And I opened up a little bit, but it got to the point where there'd be times where I felt like I could not escape my own head. Like I was, why is that dripping? Anyone who's had a real anxiety attack knows that feeling where you feel like you just can't get out of that mindset and there's nothing you can do except for kind of ride the wave and let it sort itself out when it chooses to. But there's times where you literally just want to bash your head into a wall. As fucked up as that sounds, there's times where I would literally want to like scream into a pillow. I'd want to punch a wall, you know, like how teenage boys do and people joke about it. That's not me, but I would be so desperate to escape the feelings that I had that nothing could calm me down until I just felt better. Sometimes you just have to give life time. The severity of my anxiety has definitely calmed down and things have gotten a lot better within, you know, the last 6 months at least. I've made more positive choices for myself. I've eliminated certain substance abuse that definitely I still need to open up about more, but yeah, I'm definitely an anxious person. And I don't know if people realize that. I think everyone is like, wow, you seem so confident, and I am confident in myself, but it's possible to grow to a point of maturity where you're confident in yourself. Sorry, not maturity necessarily, self-love, but still be anxious. Like I'm confident in who I am, but sometimes I'm anxious to do little things. It's super weird. If it came down to defending myself or my beliefs, I can do it in an instant, but then randomly sometimes I won't be able to get out of bed. I don't feel this way about YouTube. I feel like YouTube is an outlet for me that I can choose to make very positive, but I feel like with other social media platforms, for instance, TikTok, I got banned. And since being off, I've really chosen to stay away for a little while and not make a new account instantly. And my self-esteem skyrocketed. I don't think we're supposed to be ingesting constant media 24/7. Like, it's such an addiction. And it's funny because I think some people who log onto my channel who don't see the more like introspective side of my personality literally think that I'm just high out of my mind all day and like don't do anything and don't think about things. But I'm actually quite a fucking thinker. I like to break shit down and I overthink. So that might be why I'm sometimes drawn to numbing that a little bit, which is something you gotta look at. Whatever, but weed is the least of my concerns and I do use it medicinally. So what am I talking about? I had an initial point. Basically, I've just been focusing more on actually being creative and doing things that I love and making things that aren't harmful to me versus, you know, posting on Instagram or TikTok for the validation. I'm doing this all on YouTube because I love it, not for validation anymore. And I think that was the biggest switch where I was able to use this as a form of easing my anxiety rather than causing it, because there was times where YouTube causes me anxiety. But right now it's been a really good outlet for me to have some relief. So thank you guys for being here. I don't know. But I've also realized that life has so much simple beauty. I'm just starting to find beauty in daily tasks, and I don't feel the need to like make my videos insane, like getting so baked 24/7. Like sometimes I just want to be real, talk to you guys. I'm out of the bath. These Delta 8 gummies kind of hit me in that time, so that alleviated a lot of my anxiety. My hair's drying, obviously, so there's that, whatever. I didn't want to wait. I love how comfortable I am on YouTube these days. There was definitely a time where I would get ready all the time to film, and I think the transition where I stopped feeling like I needed to wear like a full face of makeup just to show my face on camera was a really good one for me. There definitely was an insecurity there at some point, and I like obviously still have days where I'm like, okay, I could use some fucking makeup to spruce myself up right now, but I don't know why I'm talking about this. Do I sound like a pick-me girl? Nothing wrong with makeup, sorry, I wasn't trying to make it sound like that. I'm freeing myself from society's grips little by little. I've been very lucky though, because I've been able to do social media as a job since I was 18, so I feel like I've had a lot of time to like reflect and grow over those years. I'm gonna take a little bong rip since I'm feeling better. I need to go eat, so maybe I'll like bring you guys with me a little bit. I haven't eaten yet, and it's like afternoon, which was not intentional. It was just the anxiety. And I hate when that happens, like when you lose your appetite or like you can't sleep. There used to be times where I would wake up in the middle of the night because I had to do, I mean, honestly, this is still me, low-key. If I know I have to do something the next morning, I will wake up all night anticipating it for no reason. And it's such a pain in the ass because it's like I try to take my ass to bed early to avoid these issues, and then I'm just like waking up all night because I'm like waking myself up. So also my sleeping habits have really changed over the last year, which is just so weird, and I honestly think it attributes 100% to my room being a lot darker, because when I lived in Connecticut and when I lived in Long Beach for the first year, I was always waking up at like literally sometimes 6 a.m. I still do occasionally, but I end up sleeping into like 10 or 11 now a lot of the time, which I don't love. I felt like when I was waking up earlier, it was a lot healthier for me. I'd be up by like at least 7 or 8 every single day, which was my favorite phase, and it really did affect me, especially if you live in a rainy climate. Getting up and doing things earlier definitely really helps combat some of that seasonal depression. I don't fucking know, so I've been trying to work on that, and I've been waking up a little earlier, probably like 8:30, 9, so that's not too bad. I still feel like being an early riser is my goal though again. I just need to stop letting myself close the curtains. I'd be so annoyed by the light when I'm trying to sleep that I'll just like make the room super dark. I have a couple like topic style videos coming up. I also have a new merch design dropping, something that I've been working on for a while with an artist that I love. I'm really excited because I have all these endeavors, and I kind of want to make an updated video talking about my thoughts on OnlyFans and all that like a year later. Not a year, it's been like closer to 2 years, or like a year and a half, I don't even know. I'm still gonna remain on there passively and stuff, but I'm kind of venturing out into like more creative outlets, and being someone who does have an eating disorder and stuff like that, it can be kind of triggering for me to do OnlyFans, and you guys definitely know that. Sorry, not trying to trigger anyone, so we won't get in depth, but you might have seen my weight fluctuate here and there over the years. Yeah, so it's just like doing that type of content is like, yeah. So anyway guys, I don't know, but I'm in Connecticut and they just legalized weed here, I think, but it's still not available to buy easily. I don't even really know how it works. I should probably like research the laws. But I don't know, I don't live here anymore, so. Also, by the way, for a lot of newcomers, I think people got confused in my last video. They were like, oh, you were raised in Connecticut? I wasn't raised in Connecticut. What the fuck was I saying? I keep getting interrupted. I don't know what I was saying. Fuck, I don't know if that thought is lost in the void forever. What the fuck?
Stop recording and look back.
I could, but like it's kind of hard to get to, well, okay. I've had like a random last couple years especially, but I was actually born in New York, but then I was raised in Portland, Oregon. Like when I was little, I would literally like yell at my friends for interrupting me. Like I'd be such a cunt. When I was like 12, you guys, I used to make videos, and whenever I'd get interrupted, I would get so pissed. It was ridiculous. So I've had an interesting little life, but spent a ton of time on the East Coast growing up, but was raised in Portland, Oregon. I would say Portland is my hometown because I was there from the time I was like an infant, basically. Oh my God, guys, if I get interrupted one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm hungry. I need some food. The bitch is coming out. We're gonna tame the beast with this weed. I spent a ton of time in Connecticut and New York City as I was being raised, and just like the East Coast in general, but I would say primarily my memories are from Block Island, New York, and Connecticut. When I hit 19, I moved out of Portland, spent a year in Connecticut and New York, like back and forth, and then I went to LA. Long Beach. So if that breaks it down for all you newcomers, that's the story. It's kind of confusing. And now I'm moving to Colorado. I think it's Colorado, but I always hear it pronounced Colorado, so it's kind of hard for my brain to make the switch. Anyway, okay. I can't keep track of any sentence, and this chair keeps squeaking. Let's get food. I need food.
I know she's never late, still anxiously I read. Patient is the night.
So I'm waiting for my Indian food, which is really exciting. I need to stop eating out so much. It's about a hit. Hey guys, this lighting is kind of shit, but whatever. I feel like since I stopped trying to make my videos as professionally lit, the quality has actually improved. Like, that sounds so weird, but I barely ever use a ring light anymore. Fuck a ring light. Why do I need to be lit to the fucking gods every time I sit down? I don't know. I just got home, I ate my Indian food. Why am I out of breath? What the fuck? I'm gonna eat a few more of these Delta 8 gummies. They didn't really get me high this time, but it definitely calmed me down, so that was good. And I hope you guys like this video. I will be back soon with more of a vlog. I just wanted to get something out, and I kind of wanted to get my mind off of what I was feeling, so I figured a good way to do that. Oh my god, it doesn't have the string on it anymore, but do you remember these? I was so good at them, I'd be like, sorry, got really excited. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. If you want me to do just random videos more like this, let me know. I should really take out my retainer. Camera just ran out of space, and I think that is a sign for me to stop filming, so let's get this bong rip out of the way. If this squeaks one more time, I'm gonna scream. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Among the fields of straw and stover, clocked in till the work day's over. Time's a gentle stream, longer than it seems. Patient is the night.